Well, hello, fellow addicts. Alyssa and Safi popping in the middle of our summer vacations with some exciting news. We received the next event packet from EA, laying out the details for the next event in our pocket-sized towns. And you know what that means? Spoiler time. Of course, as you know by now, we weren't allowed to initially share any info with you guys because of the NDA until EA gave us the okay. That restriction has been lifted, and we are able to share some exciting event spoilers with you guys. So who's ready for some spoilers? So like always, we're going to give you a quick rundown of what the next event will entail with some spoiler details and images. So get ready. Grab a pen and paper. Does anyone actually do that? I say that every time. Does anyone actually take notes? If you do, let me know. And be prepared for information overload. As always, we're going to reveal a bunch of spoilers in this video, so if you don't want to know, this may not be the video for you. And now for your official spoiler warning. Spoilers incoming in 3, 2, 1. Spoiler time. The next event will hit our games on Wednesday, August 10th. That is just a few days from now. You notice there is no 1-week break between this mini event and the next multi-event. The theme of this one is, any guesses, Safi? Any guesses?
Well, if I had to guess, I mean, it's been a while since we had Superheroes 1 and Superheroes 2. Could it possibly be Superheroes 3?
Yeah, it's well, according to EA, the theme of this is show business. Kind of, sort of, maybe, I guess. The next event is called Showbiz Showdown. So let's start off, as we always do, with that splash screen. So I'll bring that up on the screen now. Of course, this one misses the cutoff for bracket battle, so it won't count towards our fun summer contest. But nonetheless, Safi, thoughts on the splash screen?
You know what? I actually really like this splash screen a lot. I know we talked about it when we were recording the bracket battles preview episode, how like I thought the superhero 1 and superhero 2 splash screens were really, really good and had the potential to win. Like this one, it's the 65th, so it just misses the bracket battle. But this could have done some serious damage in the bracket battle, I think. I really like this one. Looks cool. How about you? What do you think of this splash screen?
I like this splash screen. I think it looks really cool. I like Sideshow Bob's in it. That's always fun. It's interesting. It's fun. Krusty, for a change, is the one running, and Skyfinger and Homer are just sitting there chilling out, watching a movie, snacking on some popcorn. So I like that. I appreciate it. I do think this would have given some of those other splash screens a run for their money. This is a fun one, especially compared to the one that was our final submission from the
Dog Days event.
This is significantly better. This probably would have done a lot better than that one. So yeah, I really like this splash screen. All right, so some quick basic facts about the event overall. So once again, as I hinted earlier, we are at another multi-event with each act hitting every 9 days. Similar formula to what we've been seeing forever and ever and ever. So Act 1 is going to hit on Wednesday, August 10th, as I mentioned earlier. Act 2 will start on Friday, August 19th. Act 3 will start on Sunday, August 28th, which is also Sam's birthday, the baby addict. Well, not the baby addict anymore, but the little addict. And the final act, Act 4, will start up on Tuesday, September 6th, which is the day after Labor Day. So the day summer really ends for a lot of us. And this event will run until September 14th. So get ready for 5 weeks of a little bit of showbiz crazy, maybe kind of, sort of, not really. We'll get into a little bit more about what this is in a second. So we know that the event is sort of, kind of, as I said, based on show business, but not really. It's kind of a misleading title, I feel like. So what are we looking at this time around? Here is the event overview from EA. Polystar Pictures is after another blockbuster film, and they've recruited Krusty to direct a reboot to his movie, The Sands of Space. Krusty agrees, but only on one condition, that he is allowed total creative freedom. Filming starts in Springfield and things are going well until Polystar Pictures starts mandating that Krusty include characters from their other IPs into the movie. Krusty objects, but then realizes that the fine print in his contract states Polystar Pictures retains the right to retcon crossovers. The next thing he knows, the Marvel and Cosmic Wars universe are taking over his films. Will he be able to right the ship and deliver a reboot true to his vision? Saf, thoughts on the overview?
I mean, this is so exciting. I remember, this event basically comes from two recent episodes. But the Marvel Cinematic Universe was very prominent in Bart the Bad Guy, and obviously spoofed the Marvel Cinematic Universe. And we kind of discussed this on Addicts Lives a few years back when the House of Mouse Disney purchased Simpsons, and we talked about what this would imply in terms of crossovers and stuff coming into the Simpsons being mandated. And so to see that episode bring in Marvel, another Disney property, into the Simpsons, the new Disney property, kind of juxtapose this storyline. I think it's a really fun storyline, and it's really fresh and current with what's been happening in the show the past couple of years.
Yeah, I agree with that. I part of me thinks that this is more EA kind of nudging at Disney a little bit. It is pretty funny. Your original IP that Krusty had, in this case, The Simpsons, that Disney did not own. Now suddenly they're have crossovers from all over the place from Marvel and Cosmic Wars. So, because Disney owns both of those brands now, so I think it's kind of funny.
Well, for those who have Disney Plus, I mean, have you noticed like they've been doing more like one shots of The Simpsons, including recent ones with like Loki and Marvel Studio characters. So yeah, and Star Wars, which is another Disney property now. So yeah, they've been doing a lot of these crossovers. They tend to be big on it.
A lot of poking the Disney bear, I think, in this one. All right, so now for some overview facts about the event. These are things that we are always asked. First up, you will need to be on level 12 and have Bart unlocked to participate in this event. So level 12, have Bart and his treehouse at least unlocked to participate. Characters needed for event currency. These will be used throughout each act. We've got the Fab Four. They're back. Homer, Marge, Bart, and Lisa. And then we have, in addition to those, we have Grandpa, Krusty, Flanders, Wiggum, and new premiums, of which there will be 4, 1 per each act. So they will all be helpful for each act to earn currency for the prize track. Pretty standard with the prize track. Each prize track contains 5 prizes, so 20 prizes total. And here's what the prize track includes. There are, sorry guys, a little bit of a letdown. Sorry. 2 characters, 1 building, 13 decorations, and 4 mystery box tokens. Yes, mystery box tokens are back as standalone prizes on the prize track. I feel like I've expressed my opinion about that enough. I'm not happy. My opinion based on the prize track. My opinion based on that about the prize track. 2 thumbs. Way down. Way down. This prize track is pure garbage to me. And no, I'm not reserving judgment until this actually hits. That's pure garbage. 13 decorations and 4 mystery box tokens and only 2 new characters. Come on, EA. Come on. This is ridiculous. You threw this together. This is ridiculous. Get that off my chest. It'll happen again, though, once we go into the details. All right, Saf, let's go over this prize track. Actually, do you have anything you'd like to add about the basic, knowledge of the fact that there are only 2 characters on this prize track, on this 5-week prize track? 2 characters, 1 building. Although granted, Splash and Burn was pretty heavy. 13 decorations and 4 mystery box tokens as standalone prizes. Do you have any thoughts on that, Safi?
Well, I think we kind of came up with this when we were doing the splash screen review and rankings and so forth. There seems to be a correlation. The better the splash screen, the worse the event. So,
true.
Looking at the splash screen, I guess we could have seen this coming. So, the splash screen is amazing, guys. Something to look forward to. Look at a fun splash screen every time you log in.
It's like they invest all their creative energy in a really cool splash screen and nothing else is what I feel.
I'm the cup half full guy. So yeah, just look at that splash screen.
Saf will reserve judgment. I, on the other hand, have been doing this long enough that I don't need to reserve judgment. I've seen this before. All right, let's go over this prize track so we can really, digest the garbage that is this prize track. Is probably the best way to put this. As you can see, I'm holding nothing back these days. So as we discuss, I will put some images up on the screen. So we'll start with Act 1. The Act 1 prize track consists of a movie light, which is a decoration. I will say, once you unlock this prize, you can purchase more in the prize track or in the store, most likely for donuts. So how nice of EA to give you the opportunity to spend donuts, premium currency, on a movie light. The next prize is the Sands of Space interior set, another decoration. And then we have the lovely, always my favorite, mystery box token. And then you have stage 4, which is the lone building of this event. And then finally, the final prize in the Act 1 prize track is Black Voodoo, which is a character, a full character, one of the few in this, and of course is at the end of the Act 1 prize track. Saf, thoughts on the Act 1 prizes?
Well, I mean, here you got a character and a building in Act 1, but there's a mystery box token. So normally I would say this was a meh, but considering that the rest of the 3 acts only have one character and no buildings, this is the best prize track of this event. I love it. Yeah, so it's kind of a letdown there. A lot of these prizes, though, on a more serious note, they do come from, again, another recent episode. The Clown Stays in the Picture, season 30, episode 14. So there's basically 2 episodes where all this stuff comes from. The Clown Stays in the Picture, season 30, episode 14, and then a year later, season 31, episode 14. So if you watch the 14th episodes of season 30 and 31, you'll know where everything in this event comes from. The Sandstones episode was all right, the crusty episode, but I really did like the episode Bart the Bad Guy, season 31, episode 14. Like, I highly recommend watching that. That's where Black Voodoo comes from, and that's where you get like your look at the Vindicators and the Marvel Cinematic Universe. So I am excited to get Black Voodoo, I must say. But yeah, the rest of the prize track is kind of meh. So looking forward to Black Voodoo, but meh for the first 4 prizes.
It's a fair assessment. Fair assessment. All right, Act 2. Let's jump back into the fun. We're starting off so high on this prize track, and now we're just gonna fall off a cliff. So, sorry guys. It's hard to feign excitement for this, especially because
just sugarcoat it a little.
I'll try my best. I will try my best to sugarcoat this, but I promise you, this is an event that's more up a Wookiee style or a Bunny Alley, or even Safi can appreciate this more than I can. All right, Act 2. The first prize on the Act 2 prize track is a movie camera decoration. And also, you will be awarded the wonderful opportunity to purchase more movie cameras in the store, likely for donuts, once you've unlocked this from the prize track. Don't you feel special? The Sands of Space billboard is prize number 2, which is also a decoration. Third prize is, of course, that infamous, I should say, mystery box token. And prize 4 is the Sands of Space exterior set, which is another decoration. And rounding out the Act 2 prize track is, shocker, another decoration, the Robot Walker. Saf, thoughts on the Act 2 prize track?
I mean, we got movie lights to start Act 1, so movie cameras for Act 2. I'm all in, baby. I'm just kidding. Like, yeah, kind of a letdown there. I mean, I like billboards, you know that, but yeah. Overall, for everyone's sake, I'm kind of disappointed with this prize track. It is really meh. Yeah, I'm gonna keep the billboard, of course, in my town. And I mean, we have just so many studios already in our Springfield. So like the movie theater area is just becoming, sorry, not the movie theater, but the movie lot is just becoming ginormous at this point, with all the different studios that we have. So yeah, it's just gonna be more decorations kind of plopped in that area. And if there's no space, then they're going in inventory.
Yeah. All right. The Act 3 prize track. First prize is the Sands of Space costume rack, which is a decoration. And wait for it. You will be able to purchase more from the store after you unlock these on the prize track. Again, likely for donuts. So if you didn't have enough movie lights and it didn't have enough movie cameras, now you can overload your town with the Sands of Space costume racks. Isn't that awesome? The second prize is the Sands of Space battle car, which is a decoration. And again, that third prize is everyone's favorite mystery box token. The fourth prize is the Sands of Space spaceship, another decoration. And rounding out the Act 3 prize track is Magnesium Man, which is a full character and probably the one character I'm most excited about on this entire prize track. Actually, this entire event, not just the Act 3 prize track, the entire event. The one character I'm probably most excited about. Saf, thoughts on the Act 3 prize track?
The Iron Man theme song is just playing in my head right now, over and over. Na 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 na. Yeah, definitely Magnesium Man. I agree. Best prize of the event, hands down. Was at least a freemium track. There is one we'll talk about a little bit later that could give Magnesium Man a run for his money. But yeah, I'm really, or maybe like lay one on the chin, if you will, of Magnesium Man. But I'm really looking forward to getting Magnesium Man. When it comes to the 4 prize tracks, without a doubt, the best prize.
The third prize
Voodoo
track.
Man, with the Voodoo guy from Act 1 is great, but yeah, Magnesium Man is awesome.
All right, Act 4, the final act of this event, and the exciting conclusion of this event wraps up with film director's trailer decoration. Shockingly, you will not be able to buy more of those. I apologize. I know. For those who were really excited to buy more trailers, I'm sorry to let you down, but just one. And then there is the Sands of Space laser drill, which is a decoration. And of course, prize 3, we all know by now, say it with me, mystery box token. And then prize 4 is the Tundra Hopper, which is another decoration. And rounding out this wonderful event's prize tracks, the final prize of this event is a hot dog cooker bot. No, I'm just kidding. The Sands of Space Crystal Monument, which is a decoration. Saf, thoughts on the exciting conclusion of this event prize track?
Yeah, Act 4, the Iron Man theme song is not playing in my head anymore. The sound that's playing in my head is the wah wah. So, yeah, total letdown, Act 4. I mean, to be fair, like none of the acts were whoa, but yeah, this one in particular was a real letdown.
Not a good way to end the event, I think.
No. Yeah, definitely Magnesium Man's the way to go. I mean, I remember thinking about it like when I was much younger, long before the Marvel Cinematic Universe was a thing. Like, what happens when it rains? Like, how does Iron Man go and do anything? He's gonna get rust. So yeah, having Magnesium Man, this is awesome. He could go in the rain as well. So win.
You need Aluminum Man. Just saying. There you go. All right, let's talk premium content. Maybe this will get a little more exciting. So, as usual, we have 4 new combos for this event, 1 for each act. And each of those combos are 150 donuts. So 150 donuts each for the 4 combos pertaining to the event-specific premium items. So you will need 600 donuts total for event-specific premiums. These are premium content characters that will help you earn event currency. So you'll need 600 donuts total to purchase all of them for this event. Gil will be making an appearance during this event, and you should see him right around Act 3. The event packet from EA says that his deal is 250 donuts. So 50 donuts more than we're used to paying for Gil. We'll talk about that in a second to see if that's worth it. So you will need 850 donuts to buy all the event premiums related to the Showbiz Showdown event. All right, let's talk Gil. Let's talk everyone's favorite salesman. He's my favorite salesman. The Gil deal details. We've got Chinos and the Vindicator's base for 250 donuts. Saf, thoughts?
I'm in. I'm all in. I mean, I kind of
Shut up and take
alluded
my
to this
money.
earlier when we were talking about Magnesium Man. I don't know if it's just me and all my multiple chins as well, but I love Chinos. Again, if you haven't seen season 31, episode 14, Bart the Bad Guy, watch it. Especially if you're a fan of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, you have to see the Simpsons version of the Marvel Cinematic Universe with Chinos and the Vindicators. Yeah, definitely. I'm gonna be dropping the 250. I'm totally okay with the extra 50 donuts on this. This and Magnesium Man, I would have to give it to Chinos by a chin. So
The hair of
yeah.
your chinny chin chin.
Yeah. So how about you? What are your thoughts on Chinos?
I don't care. Guys, you all know me by now. This is not my cup of tea. It really isn't. I'm not a superhero person. I'm not a Star Wars person. I'm not like I'm just me. So 250 donuts for me feels like this is steep. That could just be because I don't understand the idea of the character, and that's probably just me. I'm not excited to spend 250 donuts on it. Will I do it? Most likely. But for 250 donuts, that thing really better like stop time. I mean, or change time.
I really wished he was voiced because he's voiced in this episode, of course. I mean, we just, in full disclosure, got our EA spoiler packets today, and I'm on the road. I'm traveling in Montana, so I didn't have my full range of wardrobe. So I was packed with a superhero shirt, just the wrong company. But I guess Fruit Bat's already in the game, right? So yeah, no Avenger shirt for this guy, but. Yeah, no, for me, I mean, I'm all in on the Marvel Cinematic Universe. I've seen every movie, all the shows. So yeah, I'm definitely this is an event for me. So I'm in for the shows. And really, it's almost feels like two different events. I mentioned earlier that there's two episodes they're drawing from the Sands of Stone Krusty storyline coming from season 30, episode 14. The clown stays in the picture. That's pretty much where your main four prize tracks come from, with the exception of the two characters. And then you have all the premium content and the guild content. That all comes from Bart the Bad Guy, season 31, episode 14. So it's almost a little disjointed in that way. They combine two episodes like they've done in the past, but they haven't really amalgamated them. Maybe they will in the dialogue, as it was kind of alluded to in the synopsis of the event. But as far as the prize tracks, it almost feels like two distinct prize tracks. The freemium being season 30, episode 14, and the premium being season 31, episode 14. So, yeah.
The premium's clearly the better of them.
Yeah.
All right, let's jump into the Act Premium combos. And again, I will throw images up as we discuss these. So for Act 1, you have the Polystar Executive and Polystar Pictures. Again, this will be 150 donuts. Saf, thoughts on that one?
I mean, if you're not going to get all of them, this is probably my least favorite. It's, again, from the Krusty episode. Not really from the Vindicators, but it's kind of a meh.
Okay. Next one for Act 2, again, 150 donuts, Airshot and Fractured Moon. Thoughts?
Airshot, I mean, was the main Avenger. Oh, sorry, the main Vindicator. Excuse me, Avenger. He was the main Vindicator in the episode, so he was a big part of the storyline. So if you're gonna get one, then this would be the one that I would say of the four acts.
Okay, for Act 3, again, 150 donuts, Hydrangea and the Cosmic Wars Ranch. Thoughts?
I really am curious to see her task, because in the episode, She has like the Groot-like features where she can just like extend her fingers into branches and trunks and trees and so forth. So I'm kind of curious to see if she does that. If she has that type of animation, it would be worth it for sure.
Okay, and rounding out the premium event combos is for Act 4, 150 donuts, Moby Man, and ginormous pitchers.
Again, another Vindicator who was barely in the episode. I don't think they even mentioned his name in the episode, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, kind of. Oh no, they did actually. Now that I remember, comic book guy mentioned his name. But yeah, again, it's kind of a middle of the road for me. If I had to rank them, definitely Airshot would be number one, and the producers would be the fourth, and these two are kind of in the middle.
Okay. All right, there is one donut promo available with this event. The donut offer this time around is Quetzalica. We have no idea if we're pronouncing that right because the name was never said in the episode.
Yeah.
This will be $9.99. It'll be $999, guys. That's good luck. $9.99 US for this this character. It is a standalone character, and then you get a tray of 132 donuts as well for $9.99. Thoughts on that donut offer?
I think they blew it, in my opinion, in terms of getting a chance to make money for themselves. But I am happy for us as like players that they did it this way. Like you said in the episode, her name's not even mentioned. Like I'm pretty sure like I'd have to rewatch the episode again. It's been like 2 seasons since, so my memory is not as good as it used to be. But yeah, I don't recall her name ever being mentioned in the episode. So to have her be the for cash prize doesn't really make that much sense to me. Had they done it the other way with her being like the Gil deal and Chinos being the money character, like I could see not just myself but a lot of players putting money into the game to get Chinos. So I'm really glad that Chinos we can all get for donuts, and we don't have to spend real game cash because we've had a couple of really good real cash characters recently. So, I mean, I've already dipped a lot of money into the game this year, so it's good that I don't have to this time. I'm going to pass on this one, but I'm glad that EA did it this way and didn't make Chinos, because if they did, like, I'd have to drop money into the game again, which would have been, I think, the third time this year where they've made a really good character for cash.
Yeah, I agree. I don't think I'll be picking this one up. I can't justify spending the $10 for a character that's not even mentioned in the episode.
I'll rewatch it and I'll put in the comments if she was mentioned by name. I don't recall her ever being mentioned by name though.
All right, there is a Showbiz Showdown mystery box with this event. As far as content, I'm not going to list everything right now, but there's about 19 items in the box, and I will lay out what's inside on the rundown post when the event hits our game. But for now, the basic idea, guys, honestly, as it says in the title, showbiz related content. And from what I can tell, the mystery box, of course, will cost tokens, considering we get 4 on the prize tracks. And you will likely be able to buy tokens in the store using donuts. And of course, again, they're on the prize track, so everyone will get 4 of them. And don't forget, the Shattered Dreams mystery box will return once you've completed Act 4 of this event, and we'll lay out the details in that once it actually hits. Which means once Act 4 hits, then we'll start talking about that mystery box. All right, guys. So that's going to do it from us. Sap, do you have anything else you'd like to add?
Nope. Just enjoying my first visit to Montana. For those who haven't been, I highly recommend it. Beautiful place.
Big sky country.
Yeah. So, no, overall, let's wait. Let's see how the event plays out. Again, to me, there is that little bit of a discord, but hopefully the dialogue will bring it together. Save your donuts. Those 850 donuts will be worth it, because that's really where the fun of this event lies, in my opinion.
All right, so that's it from us for now. Hopefully the spoiler video gets you prepped for this event, and look forward to start on Wednesday, August 10th at 11 a.m. at 11 a.m. Eastern Time. And once it goes live, we will, of course, as always, have a rundown post up on TSTOaddicts.com with all the info you will need for Act 1 and beyond. And for those who are missing us, Addicts Live will be back from our summer hiatus soon, where we'll talk about this event and everything fun and not so fun we did this summer. So until then, enjoy the rest of your summer and Showbiz Showdown. Bye-bye.
Vindicators, assemble!